Talons of the Emperor video on Is It Shit?
Today we're looking at the Legio Custodian Guard Squad. This is the spear-armed guys. So, this is another troops choice, and in my opinion, the go-to troops choice for the Custodians themselves. Obviously, there's also the Sentinel Guard Squad covered off in the last Is It Shit video, and the two Sisters of Silence battle cadres, but they're a whole different thing. I want to just focus on Custodes first. Now, these guys start off at 165 points, which is quite expensive. In fact, it's about 55 points a model off the top of my head. But when you see their stat line, you understand why. You see, you get 3 guys for that 165 points. They have a Guardian Spear, Close Combat Weapon, Refractor Field, Plasma and Crack Grenades, and Custode Armor. I do not know why they have a Close Combat Weapon, because just like the last unit, they would never use it since it's not of any use combined with their current war gear. They get the same Legio Custode special rule as everyone else. That's the reroll, immune to fear, stubborn 2.0, blah blah blah, get to reroll deny the witch, +1 initiative if you've got a higher weapon skill than your opponent, all that kind of yada yada. It's all explained in the first video. And I'm not going to cover off on it again every time because there's a lot of Custodes units to go through and I really don't want to. Now, just like every other Custode, their stats are 5s across the board, but with 2 wounds, 2 attacks, and leadership 9. They have a 2+ save and a 5+ invulnerable thanks to their refractor field. They can take a Coronis Grav Carrier as a dedicated transport if they number 6 models or less. The Grav Carrier is a very good unit. Again, it's getting its own video later. The squad may include up to 7 additional Custodian Guard at +55 points each. Yes, unlike with the Sentinel Guard Squad, these guys don't go up in points the more you get, which is interesting. They stay pretty cheap. You may equip them all with melter bombs. Don't. Terrible option. I would do it for maybe one guy. Maybe the squad, a guy you designate as your sergeant or something. Sorry, I just got an update on the computer in the video. That's great. You may upgrade them with air shrikes. You may upgrade them with teleportation transponders. Transponders are good if you're intending to deep strike. The air shrikes are good if you're intending to prevent deep strikers. Again, I've covered off on them in a previous video. Just quickly going back to the melter bombs. Again, it's that FAQ for 7th edition that says you can only use 1 melter bomb at a time. If you're going to have 10 of these guys and buy melter bombs, that's 50 points. That's a big investment. That's enough for a whole other Custode, pretty much. It's just not worth it. Now, they may upgrade their Custodian Spear to a Pyrothite Spear or an Adrosite Spear. One of the Custodians may take a Magisterium Vexilia and a Mastercrafted Power Weapon for free, or a Magisterium Vexilia and Sentinel Warblade for +10 points. Go with the free option. All you're losing is rending, but you're at least getting the reroll to hit because it's Mastercrafted. So, it's better for you in the long run. Yes, you lose a shooting attack, but it's only a 12-inch shooting attack you're losing. It's not that much, let's be honest. And if you're shooting at 12 inches, chances are you're either going to be shooting with powerful weapons or you want to get a charge off. And you don't want to kill whatever you're charging at because you want to make the charge. Now, out of the spear options, obviously you have the power blade, which every spear has. On the charge, you're +1 strength and AP 2. Fantastic. On average, though, you're just going to be charging at... you're going to be fighting at normal strength, and in which case you'll be at AP 3. It's a specialist weapon, so you're not getting the +1 attack for the close combat weapon that you pointlessly have. But you do have a special rule called Lightning Blows, which is a pretty fucking good special rule, which is for every roll of a 6 to hit with the weapon, you get a free extra attack for each model at the same initiative step. If you charge with 10 of these guys, on average, you're going to roll an extra 5 6s, so about 5 extra attacks, which can be pretty good. Obviously, these are all going to be at your initiative, which will be very high because you're going to be striking initiative 6 against most things. So you're going to be striking initiative 6, strength 6, AP 2. Fucking phenomenal. Now, as said before, you have 3 weapon options. The Guardian Bolter is what it comes with. A strength 4, AP 4 bolt gun, which is range 18 inches, and assault 2. So it's a longer range than the Warblade on the other unit, which is superior in every way. You can upgrade to the Melter Beam, which is the more expensive option, but it's only 6 inches range. It's basically an Inferno pistol. I don't think it's worth it, frankly. At that range, especially at 15 points a model, it's shit. Or an Adrathic Destructor, which is range 12 inches, strength 5, AP 2, assault 1, instant death, armor bang, gets hot. Could be an interesting and powerful weapon up against other Custodes or something, where you fire those before you charge in, because you're not going to kill the front guys off, but you're going to cause a few extra wounds here and there, which may come to your advantage on the charge. Against Terminators, it could also help thin out their numbers before you charge in, because, again, after round 1 of an assault, you're going to be fighting at a worse AP value. So you're going to struggle to actually get those wounds to stick on Terminators, things like that. Overall, though, the unit is fantastic and is by far the superior option in the troops section. Some people will disagree on me with that, but I think the increased lethality does tend to favour them over the rerollable 5+ involves that the other unit has. Again, the -1 to hit in close combat won't really affect enemies of the Sentinel Guard Squad, because frankly, if you charge with 10 of these guys, not much will be left standing, minus Terminators, and even then, they're going to have a hard time against 30 AP2 attacks. So, is it shit? No, it is fantastic. It is the #1 troops pick in this, well, not codex, but army list. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you all next time.